What's up, guys? Merry Christmas, and we're here with this holiday special for 2014. We're going to be going over some of our holiday haul gifts that we got this year, and we have a special guest as well, so stay tuned.
Generation Tech, the weekly videocast for your inner geek, bringing you the hottest tech news from around the world. Brace yourselves, the show's about to start. It's Generation Tech. Here's your hosts, Rich Nieto and Matthew Burrows.
And again, welcome. It's episode 28, our Christmas special, as I mentioned. And as you see, we have a little bit of a different layout because we have a special guest. What's up, Hunter, a.k.a. Arden?
Hey, guys.
Or Hunter Bakers.
Hunter Bakers, yes.
On Twitter. That's his Twitter handle. So
Yeah.
He went through a little bit of an identity crisis, with the different Twitter handles. But
like 6 different channels without posting one video.
Yeah.
but that's all right.
I posted
it's all good.
at
One
least
vid.
one. At least one.
But anyway,
Okay.
so
I guess you could talk a little bit about yourself.
yeah, what are you into? Where can they find you and all that fun stuff?
I'm on most social media places underneath Hunter Bakers with a Z, just cause. I'm on YouTube, but I'm not gonna give that out just cause I don't post anything, and I don't know if I will. And I like gaming and tech.
Good stuff.
Nice.
So very simple person, really, really simple person.
He's a simpleton.
Yes, simpleton. So how was your guys' Christmas? Did you have anything fun going on?
Oh yeah. All the goodies.
All the goodies.
All the goodies.
Yeah. So,
No, but I got a lot of good things. I think.
good stuff. And we were supposed to, Matt and I, we were going to vlog on Christmas, but I just wasn't feeling it Christmas Day. And I think, Matt, you were kind of the same way, right?
I couldn't find my charger, and I found that today actually. So
Well, that's good. Yeah, because you thought you lost it when we went to Boston a couple of months ago.
I thought I grabbed a different bag because I didn't remember. I thought I grabbed my Timberland backpack when I went down to Boston, but it was actually my L Bean backpack.
Oh.
So I never checked. It was in the bottom of that. So
Yeah, well, I had a feeling it was somewhere. Just I don't think we left it in
Yeah.
the freaking hotel. But anyway,
no, I wouldn't know.
so let's start off with that. We're gonna go over some of our Christmas gifts that we got this year. A lot of tech and gaming stuff, and otherwise maybe a little things different here and there. But
A geek stuff.
geekness all around, basically. So
Yes.
Matt, I think you have the most stuff to discuss. So why don't you lead off?
Okay, so for my kind of the cheapest things, well, I wouldn't say cheap because I mean everything's kind of all relative, but I got a bunch of different geek things. I'm just kind of combining a couple of things. So I got like a couple of weird things, like a Minecraft guy riding a horse. So that's kind of cool. So little figures, and I also got a couple like storage things. This is a Darth Vader one in particular, but I got a couple cool little geek things like that clock behind me and those things. So yeah, that's my first item on my list.
Very cool. And I like having those little like gadgets and little knickknacks here and there, because it's cool to display in your
Tinker
setup.
Toys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tinker
Yeah.
Toys.
Tinker Toys
'Cause
guy.
you-
But yeah, I really like this clock behind me. It's kind of cool.
That too. Yeah, that is really awesome.
Yeah.
So Hunter, what's
Um,
your first item up for bid?
So I got a lot of like knick-knack type things like Matt did. Minecraft characters, a couple of Lego things, but they're like really small and still in the box. I'm not going to show them. But yeah, just a bunch of knick-knack things.
And you got a lot
Kind
of.
of Legos.
Go ahead.
I know they were kind of.
Well, I got the NFL like Lego / Mega Block players. Like, I don't think you can see them. They're like
Off to his left.
Yeah.
off to the left.
No, you got it. There you go.
See, this is why
Vince.
this is why I
Will
was going to
Fork.
show them.
Oh!
Yeah, I got a bunch of like NFL players and
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, those are really neat. Do you collect Legos, or is it kind of just like little figurines that are pretty neat? You'll get.
I used to collect Legos. Like I used to have like a massive Lego set, but then again, what kid didn't have that? But now I haven't really got a Lego in like 4 years, so it's kind of a shock to me that I got them.
That's nice. Yeah, I was into Legos when I was a kid, but I was more of a Connects kid. I don't know if you guys remember those.
I remember those. It was kind of cool. I had the big Ferris wheel.
Yeah, me too.
You remember
yeah.
that one?
I
That
had a
was like the
roller coaster.
coolest thing.
I actually wanted
Those
to
were
be
so
an architect when I was a little kid. So that kind of like I made like these big skyscraping things. They were like 6 feet tall at a connect.
Minecraft.
Kind of. Yeah. Well, I guess that's where I got that from.
You're just like slash wall.
Yeah. Whenever I build in Minecraft, I like to build like all these massive things. But yeah. So I'm gonna go into my first product, which is actually the Astro A50s. I absolutely love these
This
things.
fucking cheap product.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is my
right.
cheap product.
God
But
damn it.
I have and here's my main gaming setup, and I have a 5.1 surround sound. But once in a while, like at night when I don't want to blast things, or sometimes I'm playing Call of Duty, I want to hear like the really like the detailed steps people take online, and I could hear my surroundings a little better. And these are perfect because I could blast them and hear all the little sounds and nuances that you normally won't hear. And obviously, it has the chat headset as well. And just it being wireless is amazing. I went for the black, the PS4 edition with the blue accents. I wanted to get the white ones for the Xbox, but they had a lime green accent, which I didn't really care for too much. So I think this one fit in pretty well. As you all know, I like white stuff, so I was kind of disappointed in that. But headset, love it. I'm having a little technical difficulties with the PS4 because the audio is actually going through the speakers and the headset for audio. So I'm trying to figure out what the hell is going on with that. But
Well, did we fix it that time when we changed the audio to all audio
no,
versus chat?
I thought it did,
It didn't
but
fix
no,
that?
it's the same crap. So
So you just have to mute your speakers every time?
pretty much, yeah. So
Because I know it's sometimes dependent on the TV. Because one of my TVs, like if you put headphones in, it would still play through the speakers.
well, it's going through a
So
receiver also. It's not directly to the TV,
Yeah.
but I'll figure that out. But these are really comfortable. Like as you can see, it has like the extra padding right there. So for long extended gaming sessions, they're awesome. The sound quality is pretty good for wireless, especially. I was kind of iffy about it, but it worked out well. So really excited
Yeah.
about those. And I think Hunter, you wanted to get the A50s eventually, right?
Yeah. Yeah, sometime.
I also want to pick them up.
Yeah.
Mainly due to because PS4 and how chat works with it.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna record gameplay, you kind of need it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a pair of Turtle Beaches, but it's just hard to like swap everything around to like make it compatible, where that's compatible with everything.
Yeah, this would be a huge upgrade, especially for someone that doesn't have a surround sound system for the gaming setup. You might as well get something like this, where it's 7.1 surround sound, and you get a really good audio system out of it.
And it's like, I'd rather have that headset over a 7.1, to be honest.
I still would prefer a real surround sound system, but I can see where people would want this. You know, it's I don't always use
Lots
the
of
A50s.
space.
It depends. It's very situational. You know,
Yeah.
I'll swap back and forth.
It's kind of like if you want to be in the mood
yeah, if I'm
to
in the
move to wear 'em
mood.
or not.
So Matt,
Right.
go to your next item.
I'm sure a couple of us will have similar items on our list, but I got a video game. I don't really get a ton of video games during Christmas because I normally buy them when they come out. But this was one that I just wanted to wait for Christmas because I knew people would want something relatively inexpensive to get me. So I got The Crew, and which was really nice. I know Arden and I, or Hunter and I, have been playing this for quite some time, couple hours.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure we put into it. It's a really, really fun game. You guys should definitely pick it up. But I couldn't play it for like a solid 3 days, or 4 days, because PSN was down. If you guys didn't know about that, if you guys don't live under a rock, don't have Twitter, something like that, PSN and Xbox were taken down Christmas Eve, right, Rich?
Yeah,
I think it was
Christmas Eve, it was acting
Yep.
up.
Yeah, and so yeah, this took a bit longer to get back up, PS4 anyway. So yeah, I couldn't play it for a couple days since it's online only, but it's definitely a fun game so far.
Which I think this would be a good opportunity to talk about that whole hack thing, just as a side note. It just really surprises me that like Sony and Microsoft can both be hacked at the exact same time, with all these geniuses apparently that are supposed to be working for them as in their online services department. And these little kids, 12-year-old people, are DDoSing the hell out of them, and that's all it takes. You know, they can take them for hostage, basically, you know, for whatever they want. And what are they going to do? You know, they can't really do anything at that point. They're down. I know Xbox Live was up faster. I think it was a day after Christmas.
2 days after. Like a day after, they had restored up to 50% of their servers. So like you could play online, but you couldn't like watch Netflix or something like that.
Yeah.
So they definitely restored the vital parts of it right away. But
yeah, I think
it took a bit longer.
I think they got away with like $300,000 of encrypted
data and stuff.
Yeah. Well, just like bonds or whatever from Sony, because Sony couldn't like stop them.
Jeez. So they really need to work on it, and especially like since all our credit card information and home addresses and everything are on the servers. So it's like who knows what can be accessed from kids, basically. You know, it's this little a group called Lizard Squad, or whatever the hell they were, and they just went out and they even said the day before they're planning a massive attack on the gaming servers. So they did it.
Yeah.
It took nowhere.
Yep, they're like, retweet this 50,000 times and we'll let PS4 back up.
So they just wanted attention.
It's all just a game for them. So, I mean, it's a game for us too, technically. But, yeah. But I mean, it's kind of annoying because I guess that's their video game is hacking into other people's data. But
it just sucks because like a lot of people got a lot of gaming gifts, like you did. You got a game. A lot of people got consoles even, and they couldn't play. It was just a complete brick at that point. Especially with the new consoles, they require online for pretty much everything. Like, especially like Destiny or certain games where you have to be online for those games.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, a ton of people got the Destiny bundles.
Yeah.
Like even if it wasn't the white console in specific, but I mean, they paired in Destiny, you know. Yeah. And that's an online-only game, and some people just had that game, and they couldn't play anything. So
well, everything should be up and running at this point. I know today there were actually some PSN issues logging in. I don't know if it's just.
Oh, that was yesterday.
Yesterday. Okay. I lost track of time.
You're blending your days.
Yeah, I had a long night, guys. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you'll see where I was, and I got home at like 5 o'clock in the morning, so I'm kind of tired and hungover. So, excuse me. So, Hunter, if you want to proceed.
So my next thing kind of ties back to what Matt was talking about. I also got the Crew, and along with it came the Glacier White edition of the PS4. And I just want to say I was a Microsoft fan, like big hardcore Microsoft fan. Had every version of Microsoft Xbox consoles. But I'm actually liking the PS4 a lot. I don't know, just due to like the way that they structure the things more, I guess. I don't know. I had the PS3 and I didn't like it, but I'm just loving the PS4 so far.
You know, I feel the same way because I've always been an Xbox person first, and you know, I've always had the PlayStation as well, PS2, PS3. That was more of my secondary console where I barely ever played it. But since Matt got the PS4, I've been mostly playing that in the last, I would say, 6 months or so, whatever it's been. And I really enjoy the PlayStation. I don't think it's overtaking the Xbox in my life, but I actually like the controller. Like, it's really nice. I don't know about you, Hunter. But do you have any preference of controllers at this point?
I'm definitely liking the PS4 controller. I'm liking it a lot more that I got the FPS add-ons for it.
Yeah, I gotta get one of those because I have Grip-Its, but that's just
it's not the same.
No, it's not.
No.
Because like I have in the background, if you go full screen, you guys can see my controller charger over there. I have Control Freaks on my white controller, and then I have Grip-Its on my black controller. And the Grip-Its, your thumbs still slide right off of those things. So the Control Freaks, you actually have to put downward pressure on it, and it's concave. So
nice.
Yeah. Plus, I don't know about you guys, but I got fairly large hands, I guess. I mean, pretty normal hands, and just the extra height on it makes it a lot more comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
for sure. Doesn't strain your thumbs as much.
Yeah,
I had to invest in some of those. They're really cheap, but I just never got around to buying them. And
they're at Best Buy. So.
Oh, are they? Okay, I'll pick them up probably. And
only $12.
Yes. I think they range from like 12 to 20 depending on which one you get.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I just get the white ones.
Yeah.
So my next product was actually I've had this product for about a year now. I got this last Christmas, but as you can see right here, the Philips Hue. So I got an extension set for my living room and home theater. So I have the Harmony Ultimate remote, and it actually integrates with the remote itself. It has a special button for the lights on the very bottom corner, and you press that, and it's like a quick on-off switch, and you can change the intensity and all that stuff. So it's really seamless in how it works in my living room. It's awesome, and obviously you can control it with the app, the Hue app, or there are third-party apps as well, which kind of make things even more customizable. It's just an awesome feature to have in there. I've been wanting it for a long time.
Now, I guess you can kind of talk about the problem that you ran into with the stations?
Yes.
And your kind of workaround.
So the Philips Hue are not made to if you buy a starter kit, right, which is what I had, and then I bought a second starter kit, and the two hubs can't coincide together. They're like basically independent, and you can't control both of them with the app. Your app ties to one hub basically. And I found a workaround on this app on the Mac where it actually unties a light bulb from its native hub, and you can tie it to another hub. And it's not through Philips themselves. Like, they don't have a solution. So this one guy
obviously
actually made a program that actually did it all. And now it works perfectly. I have one hub, and everything's all working under one app and everything. So yeah, that's a good thing to mention in case everyone's wondering how those work.
Yeah, because I'm sure that's kind of a hot item, and maybe some people got that this Christmas as well. Yeah, so that was your item. So I'll go over this one kind of quickly. But if you guys don't know, I'm planning on going to college next year, hopefully. No, obviously. I'll get my butt out the door, okay, yes. But I'll be majoring in design and illustration. So I actually got a lot of illustration stuff, pen and ink and stuff like that. So I got probably $300 worth of stuff for that. I just wanted to mention it, I guess.
Very nice. Yeah, you can't be that shit's expensive, right? All that graphic and
stuff. This set right here, this is $30.
Wow.
For 6 pens.
For 6 pens.
Yeah, 6 inking pens, and then this was another 30, which is a bit more of a value for your eight basic colors for felt tip. But yeah, they're really nice brands, and I got a lot of different things. I got pencils, more pens, erasers, stuff like that, and I got a lot of paper.
So did you actually use those pens when you created that ink art the other day?
The tattoo.
Yeah, that was all with a mixture of colored pencils, ink pens, and there's also charcoal in there.
Very cool. Yeah, it looked really nice, like the art you made the other day. You probably threw it out, I guess.
No, it's sitting over here.
Okay.
All
right.
I'll show it after post show.
Okay, cool. So Hunter, your next item.
So my next and also my last item, is my new microphone. I got the Procaster, and it's really nice. I'm loving it. It's a lot better than the old Yeti I got lying around here. And I'm sure Rich and Matt are loving it too, because now they don't hear Beyonce and everyone else in my house.
Everybody and their mother.
Oh my god,
talking.
dude! When we were in Skype calls with him, he used the Blue Yeti, and it's a good mic. I have a Yeti as well as my secondary.
It's very dependent on your setup.
It really is. Like, if you have a lot of background noise going on, like Arden does, don't buy one, because it is bad. And at one point, you had it set to omnidirectional, which picked up everything.
He's like, oh wait, that's not cardioid. It's like, no, Arden, that's omnidirectional. Okay, that's like you place it in the middle of the table, can hear everything in the house.
Yeah.
Like when he would type, you would hear the click clacking, thumping on the mic, coming reverbing through the thing. So, I mean, obviously, it's the same mic that I have. I absolutely love the Procaster, so I recommended it to him, and it's serving him really well, because it's saving our ears when we're in Skype calls with him, for sure.
Yeah, for sure, and I mean, it's the same mic that Rich is using as well. So, it's definitely a nice mic. I know a while back we Rich was like kind of wondering what else he could get. Because what were you looking at? The Shure? I think that was what you were like.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I want to get the Shure, and I was like, oh no, you should get the Procaster.
I forgot the name of it. It's not the Heil. The Heil. The
yeah, the
popular
Heil
one.
P40 or whatever.
Yeah, it's more expensive, but I didn't notice too big of a difference in audio quality, so I didn't think it's warranted to spend the money on the Heil.
Plus, this one's black. I mean,
I think it looks pretty sick. Granted,
right there.
I wish I could have the white one like the Podcaster is, but obviously that has a USB interface. This is the Pro with the XLR interface, and that's better.
That one's also plastic.
Yeah.
This one's metal.
So Hunter, you also got an XLR interface to go along with that. Mike.
Oh yeah. I got the same one as Matt.
Yep.
Other than that, I don't really know much.
Behringer.
I'm a noob.
Behringer something. It's like a $50.
Something like that.
Behringer ZX402.
I might have the
But it's a $50 XLR interface. Probably one of the cheaper, better bargains on there on Amazon. And
yeah,
you know,
I mean, it works. It does fine. If you don't need anything more than 2 inputs, then you're 100% fine. This actually has 4 inputs, or actually 5. It has 2 red and white inputs or auxiliary inputs, and then it has XLR and 1 like headset, which is a mic and headphone combo.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it's pretty versatile for the money that you get, and you do get the extra customization. Because you could also spend the same amount of money put down on an Icicle, which is just like the blue adapter. It just goes from
yeah.
XLR
I'd rather have
to
the upgradability with the interface. You know, it's
yeah, and it's much more versatile. Like as you guys saw, my mic level was too loud in the beginning, and I can just do all that right from my mixer without having to go through Rich and Skype alone. I have that extra.
yeah.
Plus, it's like it's noob proof. Okay. I mean, it's pretty.
I wouldn't say that.
Well, you stick a cord in the hole and then you plug in the USB.
Well, you know what? You had to have Matt help you out on Christmas morning.
Well, adjusting it. To set it up, it's pretty simple.
Okay.
But adjusting your levels.
And you got the
definitely
arm
want
stand like I have the Rode PSA 1, I think it's called, with the shock mount. So you got the full package right there.
bundle. Yeah.
Very nice.
Full package.
So
Garbage.
I forget who's next. Matt, are you next? I think I go.
No.
Jeez.
Rich is next.
I am. Whatever. Anyway.
Yeah, because you're after Arden, then it's me.
Yes. So
We're just going in order.
my next item is this gorgeous PS4. As Arden mentioned, he got it for Christmas as well. The Destiny White Arctic bundle, whatever it's called.
Downright gorgeous.
I love this color. I mean, God, it just stands out. It pops out in my entertainment center. And look at this. Look at this system, man. Oh my God. It is just gorgeous. Beautiful. It's got like that stormtrooper look to it with the white and black.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It's just, when I got it, I obviously couldn't set it up because PSN was down. But a couple of days later, I was able to download all my games. I went digital with all my games. So that's one of the bad things. If the system's down, you're screwed. So, but either way,
I was fortunate enough to get mine. I think it was like half a day before they came back on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Luckily.
Yeah.
But yeah,
All right.
love it. So go, Matt.
Okay, so I forgot to mention this. I got this is part of the last gift. I got a Cross pen, which they're really nice pens. They're kind of like expensive. I don't know why they chose to get me such an expensive pen, but it's actually pretty cool because it has something to do with technology. So it's a pen stylus from Cross. So it's a regular pen here, and then also on the back it has a nib for tablets. So that's pretty cool. That
Very cool.
anyway.
Not
Okay, so now on.
not your typical tech item, but I mean, in the geek world, you know, that's a lot of them are.
That's right.
A lot of you guys are into art and all that stuff. So I'm not. I have no creativity in me. Like I can't draw for crap. So,
Why his wife is in the opera.
yeah, we complement each other well. She can sing. I can do numbers. It works well. So
Yeah.
I could do numbers and computer. I can compute numbers.
damn.
All right. Okay, so my second to last gift that I'm going over, I did get a Seiko watch, which is a really nice watch. I've wanted a nicer watch for some time. It's from the FC Barcelona line, which is the same line it's like the line that sponsors FIFA. Like what does Rolex sponsor? Like tennis?
I think so.
Well, this is like what sponsors FIFA. So I got a quite nice Seiko watch, titanium. I like it. I like the color choice too.
Yeah, I mean you can't obviously you love orange, so you can't go wrong with that.
Well, it's red. It's actually
It's
red.
red. It looks orange, but yes, it's red.
It's like Rich's car colors, pretty much.
Yeah, the dashboard cluster,
Yeah.
very nice, and it looks
Cool.
like it's high quality. Like you could tell, like a lot of cheaper metal bands, you could just see they look chintzy, but that one looks like it's real.
Well, this
Quality.
one has titanium band with strips of silver.
Nice.
I don't know if you could see, but it's like there's polished here. That's the silver.
Mhm.
And yeah, it's a nice watch. I mean, it'll last me probably for years and years. So yeah.
Very cool. So Hunter, do you have one last item?
I don't think so.
No. Okay. Oh, you had three
Just-
items. So.
Yeah.
He mentioned his PS4 with his game. So
Oh well, yeah. I got a bunch of games. The Crew, Far Cry 4. I got Minecraft for both the Xbox One and the PS4. So if you want to play, hit me up.
So what's your favorite game that you got for Christmas? If you can call one out so far.
Well, I haven't played all of them yet. But so far I'm liking the Crew. I'm not a really big racer.
well, it's kind of like
Gamer.
GTA.
Yeah, it's basically-
I literally just go on road trips.
Yeah.
It's
I think the best part about it is just the map. It's like, it's not like a confined area that takes you like 2 minutes to get from one end to the next. It's the whole U.S. basically mapped out, kind of. It's like 40 minutes to get from the West Coast to the East Coast.
yeah. It's
I think it takes even longer than that because it's like you can get lost if you don't go
Yeah,
like,
well-
direct GPS route. You
Yeah.
can get lost easily. So
I'm not sure the exact time because when it first came out, people were like, oh, it's for 6 hours to get there, and then like 2 hours, and now they're saying 40 minutes. So,
well once you
I'm sure there's different.
once you discover a city, you can just automatically transport there, right?
yeah, you
Yeah.
can fast travel.
Yeah.
But that defeats the fun, you know,
Oh,
because
yeah.
it was cool because I was just driving cockpit view, just jamming to music, just driving. So it's like
Yeah.
it's really fun.
So they're trying to talk me into getting the Crew. I played the beta. I wasn't a big fan of it. I wasn't impressed. And I feel like it's a type of game where, sure, it's fun to drive around, but that novelty wears off, like in GTA for me. Just messing around, driving around, that only goes so far with me, personally. So I'm probably going to hold off on that game. But
Unless it goes on like super sale.
yeah, if it's like $30 or $20, maybe I'll reconsider. But full price, it's hard to justify for me.
Yeah, I mean it's already down to 40. So
Mm.
Well, even GTA, like I played the hell out of it on the 360, but the next gen
Oh, yeah.
version I didn't buy because I don't want to do the whole
I'll
thing.
probably
over
buy
again.
it when that goes on sale because my dad plays that.
Yeah,
so.
it's cool to once in a while pop in and mess around, but to spend full price on a game like that we played already.
And we treated that as a racer, really.
Yeah, because there was
Yeah.
no racing game at that time when that came out.
And it had decent racing aspects, you know.
Yeah.
It had a decent system for a GTA. So
One thing I want to
But-
mention
it
is
as well.
in our 2014 recap, we talked about one of the biggest failed games of the year as in Drive Club. Funny enough,
mention so.
Matt and I actually picked it up. It was on sale,
It was
and I'm actually impressed. Like now that it's actually online and you can play online, and all the issues have mostly been fixed. It's a fun game.
Yeah.
It has a nice simulation arcade mix aspect to it, and the whole club stuff is pretty neat as well.
yeah, it's a fun track game. If I wouldn't say that it's the best racing game out there. I mean, of course, there's better racing games for customization and tuning and stuff. But if you just want strict club track racing, like back in the day, like Sega GT 2002, that's what I'm relating it to. And it's also made by the same people who made MotorStorm. So it kind of has that same linear progression where you kind of have to get a certain amount of stars per mission, and then you unlock the next tier. So yeah, if you like those type of games, then definitely pick it up. It's definitely worth it.
The graphics are gorgeous, like especially the weather.
Oh, yeah.
And the rain at night.
I think it beats any racing game there, for sure.
So far, yeah.
The weather is really nice.
And
I really like it.
it's funny because like
It's kind of fun.
when you play at night with the rain, it's really
Can't
hard to
see
see.
jack.
Like it's really dark. There's barely any lights. All you have to work on is with your headlights and stuff. And there are
Yeah.
reflections off.
It's really like real life.
Yeah. Well, it depends where you live. By me, everything's nicely lit.
But
So,
I mean, like, if you were like out in
Well, out here in the boonies.
Yeah.
yeah, if you were out in India racing your Audi R8 and you have snow and it's pitch black, if you go into cockpit view, that's pretty close to what it's gonna feel like. You're gonna be like, oh hell no, I'm not going over 60, but I have to go over 60 because I'm in a race. So you go like 180 into a wall.
and luckily, your life
But,
is not at risk in this game. So, just push it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just push it as fast as you can go.
So I think I want to retract our statement for Drive Club being a fail of the year. One,
We're replacing it with
Watch Dogs.
Watch Dogs.
Oh,
We
yeah.
forgot to completely mention that.
We forgot that it was even released this year. That's how bad it was.
Yeah, Hunter was like, yeah, so I think my worst game of the year was Watch Dogs. Like, shit, I completely forgot about that game. Because I played it
And then I was
literally
like, no, that wasn't even released this year. That was released last year. And Rich is like, no, it
in
wasn't.
March.
We both were like, fuck.
Yeah,
Like,
Worst
I
game.
played it for maybe two weeks. Not even.
I played it.
I the only time I played it was like launch day with you.
Yeah.
It was just
And
like
that was it.
I feel like I'm so mad at it because I wasted so much money on it. I bought the game, I bought the poster, I was all hyped. I'm like, yeah, GTA, next level GTA, and then I'm like,
It's kind of
no.
funny that it's actually our font on our intro, I believe.
Yeah, it is. That's the only thing that stupid game was
Yeah.
useful for.
Yeah.
Came with a good hacker font. So
Yeah.
that's about it. But yeah.
So,
I guess we'll skip over. Wait, what were we just doing? Were we doing you or me?
I
Hunter?
think you went last. So, and then Hunter doesn't have anything.
you-
So I'll go with my last item, which was my big ticket item, and it's the Audio Engine A5 Plus speakers. So I had, if you guys remember, I had like the black speakers over here. I had the little brother version of this, the A2s, which I actually sold to Matt. He has them now in his setup, and they sound amazing, right?
Yeah, they're actually really nice. I kind of retired my Logitech. You guys will see our room tours actually on Thursday. We're all pretty much everybody in this kind of close knit group of tech lovers, I guess. We're all releasing our room tours on the same day, so you guys have plenty of content to watch on New Year's Day when you're bored out of your mind. So, yeah, you guys will see that.
So yeah, he's
There.
loving those speakers as I mentioned. I love them. The only thing is they lack a little bass because they're smaller drivers.
Yeah.
But
But they're not horrible. I mean,
No.
you still get the bass. You still get the sound because some speakers that you'll get, they're so tinny because they absolutely have no bass and very little mids. So it's like very high and you don't even get the sound of where the bass would be. You know?
yeah. But no, I picked up these. I upgraded a little bit. They're huge speakers. I mean, like, you have to have enough room for these and proper
Yeah.
placement as well. You don't want to just plop them
That's
against
why I
the
think
wall.
these.
What was that?
That's why I think these speakers are perfect for my setup.
Oh, yeah, they definitely are.
sure.
Because
So
anything bigger would really go into your desk. And you don't have a really deep desk. So,
yeah, I'd probably retract sound quality actually because they're so big, like right in this area.
Yeah.
You know, it'd kind of be.
But I'm loving them. As you can see, I obviously got the white ones. Gorgeous. They're a glossy white. And I broke them in a little bit. They're not broken in fully yet. But I was blasting them the other day with some EDM and oof, they're amazing. Completely worth
Oy
the
vey.
price. I actually bought them off of a Mass Drop. They were on sale for $300 as opposed to the normal $400. So take a look on Mass Drop. Yeah, Matt told me about Mass Drop. They have a lot of Audio Engine stuff on there, usually on sale for a pretty good price. So if you're interested, definitely take a look over there. Save some money.
Yeah, for sure. And a lot of their stuff, it's like, it's probably a good 25% off in some cases.
Yeah.
Of the actual retail price. And what the system is, I guess we can kind of just say it real quick. What the system is, it's like if you buy in bulk, you'll get the bulk discount. That's really all it is. You don't have to buy bulk yourself. You're just paying for one unit.
Yeah, so what Mass Drop
Yeah.
does is actually they get a bunch of people that want the product. They say they're gonna buy it, and let's say like 100 people want to buy it, they will directly buy the 100 bundles or whatever, the big massive bundle, and they get the shipment from the vendor, and then they distribute it to all the people that wanted to buy it. So it works. It's a really nice company they got going there.
And it's decent shipping. I mean, with all this process that they have to go through, I mean, it's still maybe a couple days more than you would if you got it through the store. So
The shipping was quick for me. It was overnight shipping. It's just the you gotta wait for
it depends when you hop on the bandwagon though.
yeah, because you have to wait for
if you sign up for an item right away, you have to wait for it to finish.
yeah, you have to wait for it to finish and everyone gets their product. But anyway, so Matt, your last product,
And that's matchdrop.com. Jake.
not a sponsor, by the way. So if they want to sponsor us, that'd be cool. But
Okay, my last product, big product, sitting next to me. I actually just got this today. That's why I was kind of like, nah, I don't want to do the show today, as in referring to last night. But I got a DSLR. Wow, look at that. And I got I also got a Manfrotto tripod as well. But yeah, I got the T3i kit. I'm very happy with it so far. I actually have to go get a new SD card because mine doesn't write fast enough. But I haven't trained it well. I haven't learned it. So yeah. But yeah.
So you were looking to get the Nikon 5200 originally?
Yeah. And eventually, over time, I was like, different things were going weird, and I don't know. Nikon's kind of a weird brand, with how their cameras are, because, well, Canon is too. The T3i all the way to the T5i are pretty much exactly the same, except for different texture, and like a couple features like a touchscreen, and continuous autofocus in video, which is fine. But they haven't changed much. They actually discontinued Rich's camera, which is the T4i, because it's $150 cheaper than the T5i, and it has the exact same features. So it's like, why not go for the T4i? You know. So I think that was inhibiting sales for the T5i. But yeah, so I got this at a pretty decent deal, and I got the tripod at Best Buy with the gift card that I got. So yeah, you guys will see some boost in quality.
Very nice. And he posted an unboxing. If you want to check that out on his channel, he recorded with his previous camcorder, which actually did 60 frames a second. And it was the first time he did that. It looks really nice, actually.
Yeah, I have to re-render it because I left my address.
Yeah.
So it's not there now, but it will be up by the end of the night.
Yeah, he uploaded the video. And I started watching. Like, Matt, your freaking shipping label is still there. It's plain sight.
It's like the first minute too. So I was like, yeah, I'll just re-render it.
Yeah.
So all I did, I just took the video, edited in a black box, and yeah.
There you go. So you're going to be recording your room tour with that camera, right? The T3i?
Yep. I'll probably do a mix, depending on like what I want to do. Because Rich and I have been discussing this. We were different styles of doing our room tours. So yeah, you guys will definitely see the final product though on Thursday.
Yeah, we're trying to decide whether to just do the traditional, like how we've been doing it, just walk around and discuss as we go, or just do like B-roll type footage and we'll do voiceovers afterwards. Yeah, gotta see. I'm on the fence about it, but
I might do a mixture of both, like a hybrid.
Yeah, and Hunter, you're going to also be doing a room tour as well, right?
Yeah, you guys.
We motivated him, and we changed the setup.
Yeah, and it made me change my setup for the second time in a week?
Yeah, pretty much.
Jeez.
Dude, this setup is way better than how you had it.
Yeah, I agree. But yeah, I'll doing it. iPhone 5S represent.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't have any special cameras, so he's gonna use the phone, which usually works out pretty well.
Yeah. I could always use my parents' phone, the iPhone 6.
Yeah.
I mean, that's got a pretty good camera.
It does. It's very good video quality as well. So
it does.
Before we end this show, our Christmas special, is there anything else you guys want to mention before we let go?
Yeah.
No?
You got... Oh, never mind. I don't know if I should.
Anybody in the comments?
So I want to mention tomorrow's New Year's Eve. We're going to be doing a New Year's Eve hangout on Google+. So if you guys want to join, look out for the link to join that hangout. We did the same thing last year. It was a lot of fun. We just hung out, played video games, and chatted up through midnight and the ball dropped. So
it was even past midnight. I think.
Yeah, you went like.
Oh yeah, but I'm just saying like
2 or 3, I think.
Oh yeah. Oh, whatever. We're all off from school and work, so we had nothing to wake up early for. So whatever time we just passed out, I guess.
Yeah.
Like Rich today.
Oh God, yeah.
We'll talk about that more in the post show.
Yes, that's.
But thank you guys so very much for watching this week. A bit
Thanks
shorter of a show. Yeah. thank you for being on the show.
Yes, Hunter. It was a lot of
Mr.
fun
Hunter.
having you on the show, and maybe
Oh,
we'll have
yeah.
you on a couple other times, bearing the subject matter. You know.
Definitely bearing the subject.
Oh yeah.
Just not
Yeah.
just Adam. Not just,
See,
no, but guys, definitely follow him at Twitter. On Twitter at Hunter Bakers.
yes, and subscribe to him on YouTube as well because he will eventually be posting videos. He doesn't have one right now.
It's not dead yet. 7. He didn't
Yeah.
want to give it out, but that's it. Look it up.
Yeah.
It's a stupid link, name thingamajig, but
It
go
is.
for it.
I'll leave it all in the description below.
I was
so,
actually thinking about changing it.
uh,
Root beer game.
Yeah, we are gaming all the way.
so if it changes, I'll update the link in the description below. But again, I hope you guys all had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and hopefully we'll see you guys on the Hangout tomorrow as well.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, peace.
Merry Christmas.
Deuces.